welcome to today's Friday freebie session. I've just put my bottle down on my paperwork. Hey, that's really clever. I'm doing well today. She said, thanks for asking. I think I'm funny too, guys, just so you know. Today I wanted to talk about the three brains. Now, it looked like my speaker was doing something silly, so I need some comments in here as soon as people join me to let me know that it's working. Actually, I can check anyway, so that's all good. Eileen's post. Am I live? It says I'm broadcasting, so that's a bonus. Waiting for some people to turn up. And I'm going to sing to you while I do it, so that's even better. You're welcome. Hey, hello. Hello, young Mara. Long time no see. Thank you so much. Look, it wouldn't be the first time I'd sung on a public forum, to be honest. All right, I wanted to talk to you guys today. The other day when I did the goal setting thing, one of the ladies that attended said something about that caught her attention was the fact that I talked about the three brains. And I wanted to go into a little bit more detail about that, which may be helpful and may not be, but it's literally how we can use our three brains as our guidance system to help us achieve the things that we want to achieve in our lives. Make sense? I'm just going to do crazy dancing back here because I'm standing. Totally okay with people laughing at me too. So, the three brains, who knows what they are? Now it's going to be interactive as well. Who knows what the three brains are? And you can totally cheat if you were at that session the other day or have heard me talking about it in the past. Head, gut, heart. Okay, what do they represent? Perfect, by the way. 1 point tomorrow. Not that I'm going to keep score. What do they represent? Three people watching, don't be afraid to say hi. I don't bite. I did just eat. I'm not hungry anymore. Logic, emotional, and learned experience. Pretty close. Essentially, yes. So what happens is that the head, the heart, and the gut. Your head is your logic brain, your heart is your emotional brain, and your gut is your spirit brain. This is our link to the divine. That is our link to source. What they do is they work together to help you be healthy and happy and move forward in the way that you want to go. All right? They each serve a different function. So your head analyzes the information that is presented to you, which in today's society is non-stop, happens all the time. What happens, though, is your brain applies logic based on previous programming, based on previous experiences, and it wants to keep you safe. So the logic may be actually a little bit not quite as logical as you would think. It's just your brain going, oh, I remember when that happened last time, and this is how we dealt with it last time. That kept you safe. Let's do it that way again. If that makes sense. That's your head brain. That's your logic brain. I'm just turning on my phone so that I can see who my Facebook user is. Renee. Hello, Renee. Just so you guys know, if you go into the link if you link into StreamYard and allow Facebook to use your details, then when you come up, I'll show you why. When this pops up, it just pops up as Facebook user. But whereas Mara has allowed StreamYard to interact, and so she comes up as Mara, just so you know. So that's your logic brain. It analyzes all the information that's incoming and helps you make a decision based on the logic of the previous programming, previous experiences. So when you are faced in a situation, your logic brain goes, all right, so last time this happened, This is what we did, and you're safe. So let's do that again. Let's just keep to the same because that's safe. Your heart is, it senses the world through emotions and feelings. You remember the saying, the heart wants what the heart wants? Essentially, correct. The heart wants what the heart wants. So everything is based on memories and reminiscing, as well as dreams and visions. So it doesn't just include past experiences. It includes the things that you always wanted. Oh, that's really weird then. That's okay. I'm not going to judge. I'm not that type. It should. It really should stay the same, but who knows? Actually, I had to go in and allow it recently. So whether Facebook did something, who knows? Who knows in the world of Facebook? So the heart wants what the heart wants. And so what might happen is you come up with a scenario where you will kind of go with, you'll go, oh my God, I wanted this when I was a kid. Oh, I so want it now. And then your logic brain might come in and go, but you can't afford that right now. I want to keep you safe. So let's just keep it safe and you can just let it go. Because it doesn't matter if you don't have this thing, right? And so your head and your logic brain and your emotional brain are then going, but I really want it. But I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know if that's just me. That's the sort of conversation goes on in my brain all the time. You might want something because it reminds you of the past or an experience or a person. So you'll end up going, I really, really want it. And your head's going, That's what my brain does. Literally. So then we come to the gut, all right? And the gut is your spirit center. This is where your soul sits, right? Now, the things that I read online when I was just doing a little catch up. Yeah, 100%. I love being a Cancer. But I think I've got some Scorpio moon or something. I don't know what I've got. I don't remember. I did that research about 2 years ago and my brain probably went, oh, information, that's really interesting. Cool. We're going to put this over here and you'll probably be able to draw on it. Never. So your gut is about understanding your identity and who you are in this world. And so what your gut wants to do is go, who am I? And we don't base it on other experiences necessarily. Yeah, I like that. I like that, Mara. Gemini's in my life. Oh my gosh. My Alex is a Gemini and my dad's a Gemini, and dude. So your gut is about you understanding your identity and who you are in this world. It helps you to learn self-preservation by teaching you to follow your instincts, your intuition, your gut instinct. So if your brain and your heart are sitting there having an argument over whether or not you should do something, you can turn to your gut and go, okay, how am I feeling about this in the gut region? What do I need to know about this? Now, if your gut is sitting there going, don't do it, listen to your head on this one, then don't do it. When I talk about this on live feeds and stuff when I'm doing readings, I literally use the traffic light system, right? You're faced with a decision and your head's going, yeah, do it. And your heart's going, yes, I really want this. And your gut's going, oh, yeah, you can do that if you like. Then it's a green light. Go. Easy. But how often does that actually happen? Because I'm also one of these overthinker types who go, yeah, but if I do that, then this will happen. If I do that, then that will happen. And then we spiral. Who's with me? I hope I'm not alone on that. So what we then do is this is why we can use the three brains as a guidance system for any decision we make in our lives. Yeah, right? We can use this as a guidance system for anything that happens in our lives because we can sit there and go, okay, the heart wants what the heart wants. And what my heart really wants is a house on about 2,000 square meters. Oh, nice, Nat. Yellow traffic lights are okay. Because there's two schools of thought around the yellow traffic lights. You either zoom on through or you err on the side of caution and you stop and you wait, right? Literally, physically driving, two schools of thoughts on the yellow traffic light. Am I right? But it works in this sense as well. You can either zoom through and go, you know what, I'm getting an orange light or yellow light. We'll just kind of go through it and we'll make that decision and we'll deal with the consequences later. Or you'll go, really not sure on this one yet. I'm going to wait and gather some more information and allow it to process. All right. Now, I generally recommend that second option, but the first one happens semi-regularly in my life too. Right? So when you've got, say, your head going, not sure, but your heart's going, yeah, do it. And your gut's going, not sure. There's your orange light or your yellow light, right? There you kind of sit there going, not sure if I should do this. I'm going to hold off. Okay? And now that may be, here's the things, limiting beliefs holding you back. It may be past experiences holding you back. Or it may genuinely be that you just don't know what to do in that moment. And that's where you need to pull in one of your lifelines and phone a friend and say, I've got this decision to make. I'm getting a yellow light on it. And they'll go, yellow light? What the heck are you talking about? Just kidding. I've got a yellow light on this. I'm not sure which way to proceed. So what I'm thinking is I need to nut it out with a friend. Can you just listen to me for a minute? And hopefully, as I talk this out, things will fall into place. I can see my connection is not coping today. That's really good when you work online, by the way. So your gut is all about self-preservation. But here's the thing. Your logic brain will keep you safe based on its previous experiences. So when those previous experiences are no longer valid or serving you, that's when you need someone to come in and help you break those ties. Cut off those limiting beliefs before they start to affect your future choices, because the decisions you make today will create the person you will be tomorrow. So what decisions are you making or not making that are holding you where you are? What's stopping you now from stepping forward and going, that right there, that's where I want to be. That's my goal. And if you don't know what the goal is, you need to do some work on that. Go back a few of my live feeds and watch them through. There's a lot in this group. There's so much content in this group. Who's got questions? Who wants more details? I talked green light, talked yellow light. What happens if you get a red light? That's easy, right? If this says no and this says no and your gut says no, guess what? Just don't do it. But sometimes two of them are saying no and one of them saying yes, and you're going, I really want it though. And sometimes it'll be okay. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you're getting a red light, if you can start every day going, here is my decision, here is my choice that I have to make. I've got option A or option B. Sometimes I've got options A, B, C, or D, because life isn't always a straight line. Life is very rarely a straight line. Who's seen the memes of a life path? Sometimes your life path looks more like a toddler's been drawing. Here's one I prepared earlier. This is my life path. Convenient that I've had Ethan working by my side for the last 3 days. All right. So, and if that one's too busy for you, here's a busier one. That's my second chance. I've even got eyes on that one. And then we've got a less busy one. Yeah. Yes. But exactly right. You know, sometimes you do only live once, and you've got to make the decision that works best with the information you have at the time. I always recommend people make decisions based on what is good for them first and their families. the people that are most important to them, whoever they are, whatever age they are, right? Because you do only live once, but also recognizing that so the decisions you are making today, are they going to get closer to your goal, or are they going to hold you back? Because you want to make decisions that are going to get you closer to where you want to be in the future. So I could, because what I really want to do, I get faced with these decisions daily. Okay, here's the thing. Do I want to put my content up online and have my schedule set up? Yes, I do. But I also want to go and play Minecraft Dungeons with my boys because it's holidays and they deserve to have some quality mummy time too. Let's be honest, me sometimes yelling at them because we're not working together as a team. We're learning teamwork and sharing while we're playing Minecraft Dungeons, right? So if I've got those two things I want to do, I'm stood at the crossroads. Heart goes, I really want to just go and play games. But my logic brain goes, but if you're not doing the work in your business, how are you going to reach your goal? Is Minecraft Dungeons going to help you get closer to your dream income, your dream business, your dream life? No. So what do? I go and do an hour or two work, and then I go play with the kids. You can have both. Literally, why not have both? You can have both. You can have it all. You just have to work out what that looks like for you in this moment. All right. Any other questions, comments, thoughts? You have me for 3 more minutes, and then I'm going to run away and play Minecraft Dungeons. Or see what the kids are watching, because I don't even know. Questions, comments, things that you got out of this today? It's just like a mini training today. It's literally there. Like, this system is here for any person at any stage to sit up and go, right, where's my head at with this decision? Okay, my head's in a good space. My head says go. Where's my heart at? Where are my emotions at and my feelings at? Well, my feelings are kind of a bit behind the 8 ball because I don't like hurting people, or I don't want to, I've actually been everything for everyone for the last decade and I don't know how to be different. Okay, well, maybe that actually needs a different sort of work done. All right, where's my gut at? Okay, my gut's saying go, go, go. So my heart's the only one kind of going, so go for it, right? I like to say the yellow light is all about proceeding with caution. And if you need to hold back and gather more information, then do it. But if you are sitting there going, why am I holding back? Why is my heart center holding me back on this? And it may be those memories, the memories of the past, going, oh, I don't know if I can do this. Then we actually need to work on some of those root cause limiting beliefs. Yeah, like I'm not good enough, and I'm not enough, and I'm not safe, and I'm not worthy. Those are the ones that need working on. And to do that, I have an entire mini program about it. So it's still sitting at $147 over on my online learning platform. So if you want links, I can send you links. It's a good reminder. Thanks. Appreciate it. But take it and use it. Your feelings of worth, it's your biggest hurdle. Yeah. And that's why I sort of recommend you kind of going to the mini program and actually doing that. Now, it's $147 for the pre-recorded. You have lifetime access to it. If you want face-to-face sessions, we're looking at more like $497, $550. I can't remember what I've put. It's listed on my link there, which is not there, but it can be. Where's the fear around being vulnerable? What does that look like for you? And what's behind that fear? And you probably need to do some, I want to say art therapy on that. You need to get into your art stuff and go, what does this look like for me? And if you come out with something like this, you can literally then use this to colour in the little bits. It becomes like your own adult colouring book. Work I've actually done with kids in the past. So I would encourage you as you go out and as you have decisions to make, because we're generally adults here, for you to actually kind of think about what's behind each of those things. Oh, good for you. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear you started painting again. Painting's really, really awesome. And Renee, I don't know if you've got one of these, like just a visual arts diary, because that's all I generally use, and like the snake. And then I've got some really awesome images for a book, Alex and I drew. But this is all I sort of used when I first started doing my arty stuff, you know. And then you just go to that every day, and then you start to see patterns emerging, and you start to see, like, it's the same as you have a ghost. Good for you. I've got a spare one somewhere. I don't know where. But even just a righty journal. I got the drawy painty journal, and I got the righty journal. And I think I found my watercolors yesterday, so this morning, so I can get back into my watercolor arty stuff as well. Look, guys, I was never, my belief, here's the thing, my belief from my growing up and going to school and all of that stuff was that I am not good at art. I'm not an arty person. Yeah, good. They're technical names, and I haven't patented them or anything. They're not trademarked or copyrighted or any of that. So go with it, you know. It'll be good with the kids. But you don't have to be good at art to get the healing therapeutic benefits of it. Like, one day I sat down and went, I just don't know what to draw. I just know I need to draw. And I came out with scribble, hearts, like literally hearts and angels in there. Because you know why? Because I am loved. I am what I am. Oops, I just minimized my computer screen because my mouse is plugged in. That's good to know. Oops. So you have to find ways to honor and acknowledge and accept your feelings. Hey, Andrew, I'm about to finish. You've got great timing. You have to find a way to acknowledge and accept the feelings that you have, whether that's by drawing, writing, gardening, cooking. Oh, cooking, I need to go make some banana bread. I'm not ADD. I don't have ADD. So, oh, shiny. You have to find a way for you to be able to process those feelings to help you then take the positives out of a situation to move you forward. And that's part of where we get stuck, is our old programming and our memories hold us where our body thinks we're safe. Our subconscious thinks we're safe. And it's time to move forward. Exactly right, Renee. You don't need to be out. See, I did a mini art therapy diploma thing a couple of years ago. And then I implemented a program, art therapy based, in a school. Yeah. Amazing. You can learn so much from your artwork. You can learn so much about yourself and your current state of mind from your artwork. Well, that's true. I'm still battling with that. I battle with consistency, though. That's my issue. But I've found a few things that will help me with that. So today we learned, what did we learn today? That we have three brains, three brains. Yeah, we got that. Did everyone see the wrong number of fingers there for a split second? And how we can use them is to just check in with each of those centers before we make a decision, so we can go, is this a good idea? Is me going to color my hair this afternoon a good idea? Hell yeah. I love that, Andrew. And what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I love? Like when I did the snake last week, that was literally the last one I did. When I did the snake, it started out just as a spiral. And there's so much information you can grab from that. Just that. I mean, if you look at the colors, the strokes, the pencil, the way I've used the pencil, you can get a lot of my mood. Blue is quite calming, but the red, orange, yellow means there's a little bit of inner turmoil kind of going on. But at the same time, if we're looking at, what my family and myself have gone through over the last, probably 6 or 8 months, there's, a whole bunch of other things that could go into it. That sounds really interesting. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay, good. That makes much more sense now. My Shasta, I don't know what that means. Okay, good. All right. I'm going to head off. I've got some kids to go, and they've gone quiet, so I need to go and find out what they're doing. And if it's just because they're eating, then all good. I'm going to head off. Tonight I'm live on the Love Angels Light page at 8:30 p.m. With the beautiful Terenia from Quantum Healing Energies. So there will be a whole bunch of amazing things going on tonight as well. So if you're free, come join me there at 8:30 p.m. Sydney time. And if you're not free, catch a replay because it'll be awesome. All right. Let me know what you got out of this today. Let me know how it was valuable for you, what stood out, and all of that jazz. And I'll catch up with you soon. Bye, guys.